Hi guys, I just wanted to do a quick video. I know I did a video previously when I first got my Taylor BTO. That was about 5 years ago, so I'm going to do like a 5-year follow-up. Just go over some of the things I still like about the guitar, some recommendations, talk about some of the wear, some modifications I've made, and just sort of give you a rundown of what it's been like to have a Taylor custom-made guitar for 5 years. So here we go. So first of all, if you haven't seen my other video, this is a Taylor custom-made Grand Auditorium. It has an Adirondack top with Adirondack bracing, and then the back and sides are made of Ovencal. It's kind of a figured Ovencal with a gloss back and sides. It's got an ebony mini wedge, ebony binding, abalone rosette, no dots on the fretboard, pretty dark ebony. I think this is right when they were starting to get some variation in the fretboards. Mine doesn't seem to have any. It's pretty black. Gold tuners. It's got the Taylor expression system. I think it's the second version of the expression system with the 9-volt battery. One upgrade I've made is I put a Taylor Sense system in it, so I can get on the app on my smartphone and check things like humidity, temperature, and whether or not there's been any impact events via Bluetooth. So that's pretty cool. It also warns me when the battery is getting low. When it gets down to 30%, I think I get a warning. And I know to change that, which comes in really handy when I'm playing this at church every Sunday. So wear and tear wise, it's got typical dings and bumps that come with having a guitar and having a family. You're not going to be able to see any in the video. There's a pretty big ding right here, another smaller one up here, one right there. The clear pick guard is still in really good shape. You can't even see it on the video, I'm sure. There's another little ding right there. Just gets banged up. I'm sure it's got a couple little spots on the headstock. And actually, I don't think it does. The headstock's in pretty good shape. In terms of wear, I play a lot of heavy strumming, key of G, key of E, stuff up high on the neck here or down low, however you consider it. So a lot of G chords, D chords, E chords, and things that go along with those keys. So I'm starting to notice some fret wear, really just first 5 or 6 frets. I'm probably going to have the frets either leveled or just have it refretted in the next year or two, I think. I'm not noticing any sound change based on the wear on the frets. No buzzing or anything like that yet. And I don't play a ton anymore. I probably only play the guitar for about an hour a week, maybe 2. So it's holding up really well. I haven't had any warranty issues. Haven't had to have any repairs done. Everything has always just worked great, which hasn't been the case with all the Taylors that I've owned. The last one I had a warped neck. Taylor took care of that really well. It took a long time because they made a new neck at the factory for me, but that was something that really impressed me about Taylor's customer service. So anyway. I know you're all probably wondering how this thing still sounds after 5 years. There's probably a bit of a visual difference. I think the top definitely looks a little more yellow than it was when I first got it. I asked them to give me a really as white of a top as they could find, just because I knew over time it would yellow a little bit, and I like to keep my tops light. So, but it has changed color a bit. It's not out of the case very often. So, I think in my last video, I just gave you a few things that would show kind of how the guitar sounds and what it can handle. So, a lot of stuff. I play like Good Good Father. I know I didn't use that as an example because that song probably didn't exist last time I did a review on this guitar, but if you're doing, you know, kind of a worshipful song, key of G. It's still got a lot of sustain. It really sounds good in the key of E because you get some of those droning chords going, and it just sounds really full-bodied. I can do a little bit of still handles finger picking really well. So if you're going to do that, the Adirondack top and the Adirondack bracing really get this top vibrating fast. So it can go pretty high volume and it rings out really well almost instantly. So if you're a finger picker, which I'm not a great finger picker, but I do occasionally do some finger picking. So and just if you want to compare the videos, I'll go ahead and play a riff that I went ahead and played in that video as well, just so you can compare the two. I should be able to get it pretty close to the same tempo and everything. I play this one a lot, so. That about wraps it up for my 5-year follow-up. I still love this guitar. It's my go-to guitar. It's really the only one I ever use, and it always does the job. So if you're thinking about ordering a Taylor BTO, go for it. They hold up well, and it only sounds better with age. So that's it. Enjoy.